Previously...
My DNA and fingerprints are going to be on the gnome. You're not going to go to jail for this, OK?
So have you ever considered returning to duty?
Well, my gut's telling me I should go for it.
When Sonia crashed into the backpackers, I covered up evidence that she was involved.
I will have to ask you to stay away from Gabe until it's all sorted.
There's nothing you can do about me and Terese anymore.
Let's forget about having a big wedding all together. Let's elope.
I mean, I couldn't stay engaged forever.
Well, I hope you sleep well tonight because I am done.
It's the best audition I've seen so far. You are through.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to, well, me. I'm Sheila Canning. Hi. Well, don't you all look nice out there? I'm Sheila Canning.
Oh, she's finally lost it.
Oh, you're back.
Hey, you've been on your own for a bit too long by the look of it.
Well, I'm rehearsing for my solo act in Dippy's variety show. Oh, apparently Sheila's got talent.
Oh, shame you've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh, Gary, I'm sure you'll be wonderful, Sheila.
Oh, I will be if I can get past the intro. But look at how happy you two are.
We had a fantastic time.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm really glad that you're back in my son's life.
I hope you've been okay here with, everything that's happened.
Of course, love. I mean, they haven't found the person responsible for Hamish's death, and that woman, Louise, well, they haven't tracked her down yet either.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear some news soon. The cot not staying in yours?
No, not for now.
Problems with you and Paige?
I told her about Sonia's shoes. She wasn't wrapped, but we worked through it.
Okay, then what's the problem?
Oh, it's Jack. He's asked me to back away from Gabe.
You're kidding.
I get it. I'm being investigated. He's just being cautious.
He's interfering in your relationship with Paige. She'd hate that.
Yeah, which is why you can't say anything.
Well, still, it seems unfair on you.
I deserve it. I broke the law the minute I tampered with evidence. It's probably going to blow up my face. And Gabe doesn't need this sort of stress.
Okay, well, do you think the police will be able to prove what you did with Sonia's shoes? And what about the gnome? The last thing you need to be doing right now is taking more risks for me.
Look, what's done is done, okay? You're innocent. You need to stop feeling guilty over the decisions that I've made.
Hey,
What the police want?
They want me to come in and answer some questions about Mark.
And what about him?
Well, he did this thing for me around the time of the accident. He didn't actually think that I crashed into the backpackers, and so when he saw my shoes and evidence, he took them. And I didn't actually know about that at the time, so I in no way condone his actions.
He tampered with evidence?
Yeah.
Mark Brennan?
Yeah. I mean, it was a difficult time, Jared. I was off the rails, and we were grieving Caitlin, and he was confused, and...
He was in love with you?
Well, no, he thought he was in love with me. I mean, I just don't know what to do. If I tell the truth, it's going to get him in trouble for something that he did to get me out of trouble. I feel just so awful about it.
Well, you can't lie to the police. That's just going to open you up to charges too.
Well, can I just refuse to answer anything?
OK, you don't have to voluntarily go into the station, but if the police call you again, I advise you to be honest.
Here's to Mishti and tomorrow's first day back in uniform.
I'm nervous. I wonder what kind of work they'll give me.
Oh, they might put you on the homicide case after everything you've already done.
Well, I put my hand up for it, so I'm kind of hoping.
That's basically the reason they asked you back.
Yeah, but I'm still a junior officer, so I can't expect to, automatically be on big cases.
If you're smart, you'll ask for desk duty.
Stop eavesdropping on other people's conversations.
Oh, I wonder how Dad's going on the honeymoon. I've texted him twice since the wedding, nothing.
Well, I reckon eloping was just a reaction to Terese and
Terese, Gary. Hey, guys.
Hey!
Hey.
Let's get away.
Perfect.
Did someone say elope?
Paul and Courtney.
You're joking. Right. Well, I guess it was bound to happen. Although I did think Courtney would want something more extravagant.
Yeah, well, no one really knows what's going through that girl's head.
Whereas you can guarantee whatever Paul's thinking, it's devious and selfish. Sorry.
Oh, well, let's just hope Courtney doesn't regret it.
Yeah, I'll tell them you guys said congratulations.
You don't care, do you?
No, of course not. I just feel sorry for anyone who thinks that they can have a future with Paul.
Well, can't keep away from me.
Oh, babe, don't crumple my jacket.
Oh, I'll iron it later.
Seriously, sweetie, just boundaries at work.
Well, if you don't want to tempt me, then don't come near me. I'm only human. Hey, do you want to head home for lunch today? There's still leftovers from last night.
Yeah, that stew was amazing.
Slowly perfecting it. If I had my way, I'd be in the kitchen all day, just getting it right. But unfortunately, I've got a full day of odd jobs ahead of me.
Hey, what have you done with your wife? I thought you'd be joined at the hip.
Oh, no.
I had a drink with Court after the ceremony. She was gushing about how beautiful your vows were and how happy she is.
No, we're pretty pleased with it.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Now I've seen you cry. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye.
What's going on?
Sorry, I was just taking a break.
A break from what? You've hardly started packing. I gave you plenty of time to get your stuff together before I got home.
Packing up your whole life isn't that easy.
Oh, but lying to people about being married is. Yeah, Ellie Conway congratulated me, which is a bit odd because I thought we both came to our senses.
You're the one that let me keep the wedding band. It's not my fault that she saw it.
Why are you even wearing it?
I like it. And it reminds me that I belonged somewhere. Once.
Courtney, in a few months' time, you will thank me for letting you off the hook. All right, what's really going on?
I bumped into my father and I was sort of backed into a corner and I told him we were married. He already thinks that I'm an idiot. And if he knew that Paul Robinson refused to marry me, he would have laughed in my face.
Showing up your dad doesn't qualify as a good enough reason to marry the wrong person.
Says who? Look, please, just don't tell anyone we didn't go through with it. Just, please.
The secret's not gonna hold that.
Hey, Terese. How's the camping trip?
Oh, surprisingly fun. So the wellness centre, I hear, is full steam ahead.
Yeah, we're calling it the Flame Tree Retreat now, so it matches with the restaurant.
Ah, creating a brand. Great idea. So, are you ready to open?
Yeah, despite all the financial issues and the situation with Hamish, yeah.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bizarre. Anyway, we've decided we're going to pitch it more as a health retreat now and rethink the menu. You know, can't really be promoting a healthy lifestyle and serve up Palmers, can you?
No, but nothing beats wholesome food. I've been so spoiled. Gary is on such a roll at the moment. He is preparing the most sensational dishes.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh, I know. I'm sure he was a chef in his past life.
Oh, right. Well, if that's Gary's true calling, it's never too late to answer it. I've got to take this, but I'll see you later. Hey, son, what's up?
I feel like it's the first day of school.
No, you're gonna rock at this job and catch all the bad guys.
You better watch out then.
Is it wrong to say how hot you look in the uniform?
Very wrong.
So now you know where we stash the biscuits. You probably want to get down to the serious stuff.
Yeah, I'm really keen to get my teeth stuck into something.
Well, good, because you're going to be busy. We need you to do some legwork on the Hamish Roach case.
I was hoping you might say that. Thank you so much for trusting me with it.
Thank me when you read all these.
The gnome's the murder weapon?
Yeah, paint flakes in the hair matched it.
but no fingerprints or DNA on it.
No, the evidence wasn't collected until after Gary Canning came forward and confessed to tampering at the crime scene. So between the time of the murder and Gary coming forward, anyone could have accessed it and wiped it clean. So as you can see, there are a lot of blanks to fill in. And we're relying on your knowledge of the street and the suspects to find what we're missing.
Would you like me to start re-interviewing people?
Yeah, just go through it all and see what jumps out.
All right, I won't let you down.
Oh, this is getting embarrassing. You really just can't keep away.
How's your day going?
Not pretty. Had to deal with a blocked toilet on the 3rd floor. Apart from that, how about yours?
Well, I've been talking to Chef this morning. It turns out he's looking for a junior sous chef in the kitchen.
Right.
And he's willing to give you a trial.
Me?
Yeah, oh, well, I told him how good you are in the kitchen and how you've been taking all these cooking classes.
Thanks, but, I mean, I don't think that I'm good enough to work here.
What? Why?
Well, I haven't done an apprenticeship.
But you worked in the prison kitchen, didn't you? Listen, look, I know that Lanzini's job didn't really exist, but you were looking forward to the thought of working there, weren't you?
Yeah, I know, I was, but there's no way the real manager of Lanzini's would have wanted me anywhere near the place.
Well, this is a real offer, and Chef's willing to give you a go.
I'm honestly the best candidate.
You know what they say? Right place, right time. Look, honey, it's just a trial. I mean, you'll have to get the job on your own merit.
Well, what would I have to do?
Okay, well, go home, have a shower. I've arranged for you to go into the kitchen this afternoon. Oh, and just one little tip. Chef's really old school. So one of his first tests is to see how many onions you can cut in 5 minutes.
I can't believe you're doing this for me.
Hey, I'm doing it for us both. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Good morning.
You're in uniform.
You're in goggles. I've come to ask you a few questions. Can I come in? Are you getting rid of that?
No. Paige is picking it up. I'm slowing down the relationship a bit.
Oh.
Not for long. There's just a few things going on at work.
That's why we're here, actually. I had a call from the police last night, and they're asking me whether you covered up evidence in the backpackers' crash. They didn't actually go into any detail, so I'm not sure how much they know. But I know that you were just trying to help. Okay, so if you want me to cover for you, then I'll do that.
No.
No, Mark, I did push you to do it.
No, guys, I appreciate your loyalty, both of you, but you have to tell the truth. I just think it might be best if you let me speak to them first.
I know, but I mean, this could get you in a lot of trouble. And what about Steph?
Steph will be okay. I'm the police officer that should have known better. Alan was involved too, but she's no longer on the force.
Yeah, so, I mean, what about you?
I can handle it.
Yeah, I know, but this is your career, Mark.
Son, I can't keep lying, and I certainly can't drag you into it.
Yes, I know, but you could lose your badge. Yeah, or even worse.
Well, it's probably long overdue.
I've already given a statement about all this.
Yes, I'm aware, but do you mind walking me through it again?
Came through the gate here and he was lying there in the spa.
Did you check if he was breathing?
He was gone.
Were there signs of a struggle?
Well, the table was knocked over here and there was a champagne bottle lying on the ground, so I picked it up and I was taking it to the bin and I saw the gnome was here, so I picked up the gnome as well and I put the bottle in the bin and I put the gnome back in the garden right about here. Yeah, I moved the gnome because I was hoping it would look like Hamish had slipped, hit his head and drowned.
Did you wipe it clean?
No, nothing like that.
But you were cleaning up the scene, yeah?
Yeah, I figured it would only have my prints on it or Mum's and that wouldn't look suspicious, but it would look sus if I'd wiped it clean.
Did Sheila wipe the gnome? Do you think?
No, Mum didn't touch anything.
Did anyone else know about it?
No. Well, apart from Mark and Tyler, I told them that you guys had collected the gnome for evidence. I felt bad about screwing up the case.
I know logically I meant to move out, but where am I supposed to go? You know, this may have started as an arrangement, but it grew into something more, and I poured everything into being Paul Robinson's fiancée. Now I am going to go back to being nothing, nobody.
Courtney, you have never been nothing or nobody. You know, I didn't want to listen when Amy told me that we shouldn't settle for anything less than love. Either of us, and especially you. Look, in time, you'll see that we made the right decision, eh?
Maybe for you, but what about me? I have nowhere to go. I'm going to be on the streets. From penthouse to the gutter.
All right, look, if you're really stuck, I guess you don't have to move out right this minute.
Really? You can stay a little bit longer?
Yeah, if it'll make you feel better. But only until you find somewhere else to go, okay?
Yeah.
Sweetie, what's wrong? What happened? Listen, I can reschedule your trial. I can call Chef. Oh, what's that smell?
Onion. These are onion tears. I've been practicing. Here, come on. Oh. May I present you with 21 onions chopped to perfection in 5 minutes.
Wow, 21. Is that good?
Oh, well, 27's world record. I'm on pace.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, I reckon I can do this. I mean, I might not get the job, but I'm ready to give it a red-hot crack.
Oh, well, that's great. And what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, I don't get the job and we have to eat onion soup for a week. Hey, do you reckon I should have a shower? Because I don't want to turn up smelling like a kebab.
Look, Chef won't mind. Hey, is Misty in the garden?
Yeah, she's looking at the crime scene. She's taking her time about it.
Yeah.
I'm heading into the station as soon as I hang up, so you need to be prepared for a phone call. Yes, I understand your position, Ellen, but they already know something and I need to confess. Yeah, sure. I'll call you when I'm done.
What was all that about?
The police want to question Sonia about the evidence in the backpacker crash. They're going to find out what I've done.
So what, you're going to own up to it?
I've got no choice.
In the cold, hard daylight, when things are all too clear, shit that was distant is all too near.
Senior Sergeant.
Constable.
I'd like to make a formal statement about my involvement in the backpacker crash investigation.
Come on through.
So, you took her right into the registry office and then bailed?
Yep. I came to my senses at the last minute. But she feels humiliated. And she doesn't want to lose face in front of her dad.
You can't stay pretend married to her.
Yeah, and I can't turf her out either, not if she hasn't got anywhere to go. Oh, come on, I owe her more than that.
Courtney's a tough cookie.
So I thought, which is why she seemed a perfect partner in my little subterfuge.
But she wasn't she? I mean, she carried it off so well.
Yeah, well, everyone has their limits.
All the more reason to end this now, then, before she gets even more hurt.
I truly believed that Sonia Rebecki was innocent.
Well, that's irrelevant. And it's not how it turned out, is it, Constable Brennan?
No, and I take full responsibility for what I did. Will there be any action taken against Alan Crabb and Stephanie Scully?
Well, we'll be speaking to both of them. But as a serving officer, you're facing more serious consequences. You're suspended, pending full investigation. Constable Sharma, could you come in here, please? So last week you entered the station early for one of your shifts, is that right?
Yes, you saw me.
So I should also say that we have a witness saying that you knew a garden gnome had been seized as evidence from the Hamish Roach crime scene. That evidence was wiped clean. Was it you? Okay, save it for Detective Graves. He's on his way in to interview you now. As of this moment, you are now the chief suspect in the Hamish Roach murder case.
Coming up on Neighbours.
And this is our head chef, Alexander.
You know, this relationship with my daughter has been one sick joke right from the start.
Misty's re-interviewing people. She's just over at my place.
Did you mention talking to us?
Then why did you wipe the gnome clean? What were you trying to hide?
Unmissable drama.